Hello, I'm David Orchard from betterhealthbetterlife.ca, and I want to talk to you today about integrating balance and coordination exercises into your exercise program or your day. The difficulty is for some as they have neurological problems or you have vestibular problems like inner ear problems. These exercises I'm about to show you will be very challenging at best. They're usually used for those that don't have these kinds of issues. Younger people being active already usually don't need to add these kinds of exercises in, but a young developing child and into a teenager, it's often best to include them because they will develop a better balance and coordination if they do practice these. Aging often has people very busy, not able to do activities that normally you did in your younger days that would use your balance and coordination. There's often too much sitting. And too much sitting means your balance and coordination in the brain actually gets worse over time. So you need activities that can train your balance and coordination system that are out in everyday life. You can do just walking, there's jogging, gardening, racket sports are especially good, and golfing. Sometimes in the winter you can do different types of skiing and skating to be activities that help you with balance and coordination. If you'd like to do something in your fitness program or at home, then I'm going to give you some balance training that's going to improve your mobility and balance, prevent falls and injury, because you can catch yourself if you suddenly lose your balance, and these exercises will stabilize your joints. It's important to put balance training in your daily routine, even if you just stealth one or two at a certain time during the day. It doesn't have to be all put together. So in the early days of doing these exercises, it's often good to have a sturdy chair to do these exercises beside in case you have to catch yourself. As you progress through these exercises, you may want to put folded towels on the floor or an exercise device, inflatable device, or a BOSU type ball. Those things will definitely challenge your balance when I show you the following exercise. So the first one for exercise and balance is actually just walking slowly with high knees. It transfers your weight from one side of your body to the other. And if you want to make it more difficult, you can do walking with high knees and raising and lowering your arms. And of course, raising or lowering your arms out to the side. So that's a good start to things. If you wanted to do those two sets of exercises with your eyes closed, that's another option. Again, keeping the chair maybe at hand until you get into this. You walk with high knees with your eyes closed. Walk with high knees, raising and lowering your arms forward with your eyes closed, and also out to the side with your eyes closed. That would be the next one, and as you can see, you can travel a little bit doing that. Then you want to take a chair and practice sitting and standing without using your arms. So you'd sit and stand, sit and stand, and you can do that a number of times. It's also a good idea for those that are getting up from a dining room table. If you wanted to get up and down a few times before you leave, that way you could stealth that exercise into your daily routine. From there, the next one I would have you do is stand on both legs, hip width apart, and just close your eyes and try balancing. If you needed the chair, you could have left it there. I'm going to be fine, but the chair is a good thing to have beside you if you do need it. Then the next one is standing on both legs and lifting one foot off the floor and balance on the other leg. And you can actually raise and lower it, or you can actually just raise the leg and hold it and try to hold your balance this way. All of these exercises can be done with opening your eyes or eyes closed. It's more difficult with eyes closed, so you want to be careful when you're doing that one. The next one you'll want to do is try walking on a tightrope. One foot ahead of the other, heel toe, and walking on a tightrope. Forward and backward. The next one is standing on both legs, and when you lift this leg up, you actually move it around in different directions. Cross your front of your body, in behind you, forward, and just making big circles is another thing, and you're trying to keep your balance on your other foot, and of course you would do both sides. Then the other one is just moving from side to side. That will actually also work on your coordination and balance. Probably the most difficult one is where you're standing on both legs and you lift one leg backward. I'm going to turn myself sideways. You lift one leg backward and you slowly lower yourself over to the floor. Some of these call this a golfer's pickup. Even if you wanted to start with slightly over and back up. Again, balance and coordination on this. As you can see, it's not easy to do, but you should be able to get to a point where you might be able to go right over. And sometimes it's called a golfer's pickup. Anyway, there's some ideas for you to put into your fitness program or into your day to help your coordination and balance. Thank you.